Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. We are broadcasting in our Lakes Region studio up in Lakes Region, New Hampshire area. Let's begin with your evening news report. New Hampshire Democrats make marijuana legislation part of party platform. New Hampshire Democrats on Saturday added marijuana legislation to their party platform, bolstering advocates' hope of catching the state up with the regulations of neighboring states. State delegates vote by acclamating to accept the platform. They also approved a resolution advocating the removal of marijuana from the federal government's list of top-class drugs, along with heroin and cocaine. Democrats in recent months have debated the potential legislation and regulations of cannabis, with supporters saying New Hampshire is falling behind neighboring states. Vermont in January legalized the possession and cultivation of small amounts of marijuana. Maine has voted to legalize recreational marijuana despite opposition from Republican Governor Paul LePage's marijuana shops are slated to open in Massachusetts this year. Chris Pappas, a Democratic executive council running in New Hampshire's 1st congressional district primary, said he supports state-level legalization. Pappas predicted voters would be considering pot policy this fall, but he said he doubted it would be their top issue. Healthcare and economy likely will take precedence, he said. Democratic governor candidate Molly Kelly and Steve Marchand both said they back marijuana legislation, with Marchand noting he supported it in his unsuccessful 2016 run for governor before his party as a whole. Throughout the convention, Democratic lawmakers and candidates for office hammered President Donald Trump over his administration policy of forcibly family separating at the border. U.S. Senator Maggie Hassan noted that despite an executive order that effectively ends the partance, thousands of children may endure lasting damage. U.S. Rep. Annie Custer sent a stand-in speaker because she was scheduled to visit a federal immigrant detention facility today. Student activists attending the convention held signs advocating gun safety, and candidates repeatedly called for a world without active shooter drills for children. The platform adopted supporters gun-free zones in schools and university background checks on firearms sales. It also calls for a ban on carrying guns in the New Hampshire State House. In other items, the platform dems to repeal of capital punishment and express support for student and minority voting rights, a recently continuous issue in state politics, with major voter ID legislation awaiting the signature of Governor Chris Sununu, a Republican. The Republican State Convention was May 12th. And that does it for my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with more news reports. Good night, everyone. Bye.